Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sales with Jay and Ron.
Yep, where we are turning script readers into pros.
So, on something me and Ronnie just dealt with probably a couple weeks back when we just bought one of our last properties.
We closed last week.
Yeah, we did. So, congrats to us.
Yeah.
How to buy properties with tenants inside the unit.
Yes. Number one, guys, you put in an offer. It's accepted. There's tenants. You ask the landlord, the current landlord, are there leases? He says no. As soon as he accepts your offer, have him sign a document saying that, unless you want it otherwise, stating that he or she will not be re-signing the tenants. A lot of the times, if you don't have them sign that, what will happen is you're under contract. He tells you their month to, he or she tells you their month to month. And then all of a sudden when you close, remember in our meetup,
Yeah, the guy was dealing with
5-year lease. The guy was dealing with a 5-year lease.
It's crazy.
You got to be careful, guys. Have the current owner sign something saying that they will not be re-signing the tenants during this transaction.
Yeah, guys, it'll save you a lot of trouble and a lot of headaches.
Yes.
So buying with tenants, a lot of people get scared of it, but if you do it right, it can actually be in your benefit because a lot of people are going to look the other way when they hear that someone's going to stay in the property, right? Yep. So you want to make sure you do a few things. When I'm talking to the seller or the landlord about buying the property, I want to make sure we have an opportunity to understand why they're looking to sell the place. Does it have anything to do with the tenants? And if it does, we want to make sure they disclose as much information about them as possible. Are they paying rent? Have they been on time? How long have they been tenants? All of these things are great things to know. So then you have a better understanding on what you're inheriting. So with that being said, Ronnie's 100% right. You want to make sure they have no lease once you're under contract. But before you even get under contract with them, just really make sure you guys really understand, like, you're buying it with tenants. Make sure you have a very clear understanding with the seller. Hey, I am buying this property with the tenants inside. So then you can kind of run your numbers correctly.
Another thing to do is one of our contingencies a lot of the times when we know there's tenants inside is that we ask to speak to the tenants prior to. The reason why is because you'd be surprised how much a 5-minute conversation will do for your confidence, lack of, or more confidence by the end of it, to see if, hey, this is going to be a big problem. I should, let me run my numbers again because I might have to evict this person. So I have to account for that money. Or, hey, Ronnie, which I've had before. Hey, Ronnie, I'm done with this house. I'm probably leaving. So I'm not sure if you're going to buy it or not, but just know you probably won't have me as a tenant. I'm like, boom.
There it is. And something when Ronnie said that's important is we already ran our numbers with the tenants inside, meaning like we'll add like 15 or 20,000, give or take, in case we had to evict the tenants or in case we had to do something for cash for keys where we paid them or helped them leave so that we can get into this property and start working on it as a project. That's the number one goal, is to get the unit vacant and to help the tenant get to a better situation, if not come back. So that's why we run our numbers conservatively, 15, 20,000, to make sure we put that into our renovation in case the tenant was an issue. And then that's when Ronnie or myself is going to go talk to the tenant, see what type of vibe you're getting, see the actual lay of the land and how they are as people. So then we can come to a better decision to know if we need to maybe up that budget on taking them out, or if Ronnie is going to get them out for $2,000 like he has in the past.
Yeah, definitely. And if you guys want to know more about just general negotiations, especially if this is your first time and you're talking to tenants, just watch this video right here and it'll help you get started with that.
Boom.